Hello folks and good evening, welcome along to the channel, and we are here with WWR live for the Lauda tier, and this is season 5 and this is the season finale on round 16. Looking like right now the first one on track is going to be Dirty Taffy to settle up. This track here that we're at is not what the title is. Wait a second. Right, 2 seconds, folks. Okay, that was a bit of an odd one there. Just my phone being a little bit of a pain, to be honest there, but just got the stream up on the channel. But looking on right now, we've not got many right now, but we have got some at the very least right now. This track, 5.281 kilometres, or if you prefer that in miles, that is 3.281 in this Abu Dhabi circuit. Wonderful racetrack, and since it's, I think it's almost, since it's been on the calendar, it has been the season finale. So yeah, another season finale here with WWR for season 5, and I'm just getting on right now. The corners that we've got here are 16 corners with 2 DRS zones, and the tyres we're also going to be using, that's the C5 softs, the C4 mediums and the C3 soft hard compound tyres. My mistake, I'm honestly not with it right now, to be honest. My head's been elsewhere, but the driver's standings has already been decided, and that was with Onsu, who ended up getting that by quite a considerable margin, is on 270 points, and Steve in second on 118. And then we've got Ricky Mario on 117, Mel Dave on 107, Lewis on 76, AJ on 75, King 5 Panda 70, 68 for XD Pro, Atsu on 50, and 34 for Night Flash Fishers and Jack Vaughan. And that is for the drivers. For the team standings, Williams are sitting on top with 385, Silber second 218, McLaren are in third on 155, Ferrari on 130, Aston Martin are in fifth on 110, Mercedes on 100, Haas are on 92, VCarb are on 90 points in 8th, and 9th is Alpine on 81, and Red Bull is on 74. So we've got AGLS in the chat saying hello, final round, home GP for me, so nice to end like this, no practice, hopefully home brings luck, so that's quite nice. We've seen some times already start to come in on the board. We'll go on board with the driver whose home country track this is. We've got XD Pro, who's putting the fastest lap up to now, 122.882. Onsu in second, 122.920. Adam Mako on went third there before Mel Dave just stole that away, 124.120 for Mel Dave. Adam on 124.225, 24.9. Cool, so now we'll sit with ARL here. It's navigating through turns 6 and 7 there. Now 8 DRS wide open, hopefully getting a little bit of a slipstream from that car ahead. I think that may have been Vexen Boy. Now around the big loop in turn 9, used to be a bit of a triple chicane there, it was a bit of an odd one. Glad that got removed, to be honest. Now into sector 3 there, under the hotel section, and now only got a couple of corners left to go. Keeping it within track limits nicely. Let's see if he's got what it takes to beat a 22.2. And it's going to be a bit of a tough one. Nope, not going to be able to do it. Does go third with a 23.561, so good time out there for the hometown hero. Got Adam Halford, who seems to be doing a decent lap. It's going to be a 26, so didn't use any ERS in that time there, so there is that. But remember, this is only qualifying for the short, for the sprint race, so we'll still have the main qualifying to come after the 10-lap sprint race, which we will be having in a little while. Dirty Taffy's still in the pits. I think they're going to be coming out now. Yep. Coming out into the pit lane. We've got Gent who's still needing to get out and get a time in. So we've got Halford here just coming around the hotel section. Also absolutely beautiful part of the track there. Now into turns 15 and 16, keeping it within the white lines. Across the line goes third, 122.973. And that moves the hometown hero down into 4th place there on a lap yet again. See if they've got what it takes to get on the front row or even snatch away that pole position for the sprint. Into turn 5 they come, struggling on the brakes there, fighting that car and deciding to back out of it. Dirty Taffy on their lap now. Did invalidate their previous lap. AGLS saying scruffy lap there. Could do better. We'll see if you get back into the pits in time to set another lap. And Dirty Taffy's unfortunately invalidated again. I think this may be a tough one for them today. That's 2 times they've invalidated it now on flying laps. I'm actually surprised Gent hasn't come out of the garage just yet. Still sticking in there. Also, we've got XD Pro who's on a lap. We'll see how that horrible sounding Sauber is going to do, and it's just something with these Ferrari engines. I think they just sound absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I think if there was a Haas in here, we would have been able to show you, but I remember the Haas just been absolutely horrible. The car feels very unbalanced, AGLS says, so that's the RB driver currently sitting in 4th place. Car feels a bit unbalanced. It's a bit of a tough one. Sometimes you may need to just adapt your driving style a little bit differently. It's a bit difficult sometimes, but yeah, sometimes you just need to make the best of a bad situation in cases like that. But yeah, HD Pro, they're going quicker and puts in a 122.336 to go further up on top. Let's see how Trucker is going to do it, coming around at turns 6 and 7 nicely there. Now into turn 9, navigates that the corner quite nicely. Got a little bit of traffic just up ahead. I think that was the RB there, of what could possibly be Adam. Oh, no, it's AJLS, so ARL getting... Is that a Williams? That's a Williams mistake. Absolutely, that was... so Trucker actually moves up into 4th place at 123.304. So nice time from Trucker. We'll see how that track... Whoa, that was weird in the background there, looking like a fog was descending on that top 5 there. A little bit of an odd one, I will say. So, quite an odd one, I will say. I just noticed that Gent hasn't came out of the garage at all for sprint qualifying, so we'll happily be taking that row 6 spot for 11th place. No, starting at the back, Bex and Boy not managing to get back around. XD Pro also just in the pits. Now Dave coming into the pits now. We'll see Dirty Taffy isn't on a lap. We'll see Trucker ready on a lap. Nope. ARL is. We'll get back to him in a few moments after we see Onsu coming to the line. And he wasn't getting quick enough, so not good enough there in order to get that pole position. We'll see who's going to be up next. Dirty Taffy just crossed the line, not managing to improve on position. We've got Adam Halford here, who's quite quick it seems. Coming across the line, they're going to go pole. Nope, they do line up that front row though, next to the Sauber of XD Pro, who will take the pole position. For the sprint, we've got Nadir, who's unfortunately invalidated their time, and ARL is the last car to set a lap. Yep, so it's going to be the only other car to set a lap, coming through turns 13 and 14 under the hotel section. And now coming to the line, what time is the RB driver? It's not going to be good enough. It's going to be in the 130s, unfortunately. So there we have it, folks. That is the end of the short sprint qualifying. XD Pro getting that pole position of 122.336. Then we've got Adam Halford in second place on our championship leader and season winner. In third, Adam Mako in fourth, Trucker fifth, sixth for ARL, Mel Dave seventh, Bexon Boy eighth, Nadir is in ninth, Taffy 10th, and Gent in 11th. And somebody's just left the thing. Brilliant. I'm just trying to find out what is exactly happened, and this laptop is as slow as, I don't know, a snail. That's really slow. So Gent has a qualifying ban, so that would be why. Right, so we'll be taking a minute break, guys, and then we'll be right back. Hi folks, sorry, I just realised my mute was on accidentally. But yeah, looking like everyone is on the medium tyres, and Buckle has just joined us. So it is good to see that we've got another driver, but unfortunately Adam Marco has disconnected. So a bit of an unfortunate circumstance there, but now we are about to get ready to get underway again. We've got 1 light, 2 light, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And we're away for the final sprint race of the season. It looks like XD Pro managed to get a good start there, but that Red Bull coming up the inside is going to be a tough one. Looking like that Williams is going to be blocking off Adam's good line, setting Adam offline onto there, doing nicely there, trying to stay right up close to the back there. Is he going to go for it anytime soon? Just trying to line that up nicely. XD Pro starting to procure a little bit of a gap, but that could all change soon enough. Got the hometown hero of ARL, who's just been overtaken by Mel Dave after Mel Dave got a good launch out of that turn 5 corner. And is he going to go for the dive going into turn 6? Nope, with a big lock up front there from XD Pro, who could be under threat here from Adam in that Red Bull, looking on board from Onsu in that Williams. Look behind, look back front, and is Onsu going to go for it around the outside of Adam at turn 9? Here he is, side by side with the Red Bull for second place here. XD Pro's just up ahead, and it looks like they're going to be going side by side all the way down into turn 12. And Onsu isn't going to be giving this up and takes that second place. And well done there. That was an excellent move there from the Williams to get that second place. Now, they don't want to be battling too much, as this is going to end up causing XD Pro to move all the way further away in the lead. So we just need to try and make sure that he stays, that they don't battle too hard. So now on to lap 2 now. Looking on right now, Onsu could smell the blood in the water there with XD Pro. He's going to have the DRS. He's going to move to the left-hand side, take that inside line, and now move up into first place. I think we've seen the background there, Gent and Buckle fighting out there. And Buckle lagging quite a bit there. That was an odd one there. I don't know what happened there. Sorry folks, moving further back up there. And, oh jeezy peeps, terrible cameraman arm. Onsu there getting back past, XD Pro getting back past Onsu, sorry, for that first position. This could be a battle that's going to be ensuing the whole way. Buckle around at turn 9, does manage to get back going straight again. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a good race for them, but then they could use this as a bit of practice, considering they weren't able to get anything in the main in a little bit of practice beforehand. They did end up turning up a bit late, unfortunately, but these things do end up happening. Looking on at this battle for the lead, Onsu is under threat from the Red Bull of Adam Halford here. And Trucker is right on the tail of these 3 up ahead, who are battling out for the lead, just waiting for that opportunity for one of them to slip up. Is that going to be now, as Onsu moves to the right hand side of XD Pro and takes the lead of this Grand Prix, with the Red Bull of Adam Halford almost going into the back of XD Pro. And we're getting terrible camera angles right now. XD Pro using that DRS is going to get back past Onsu yet again and move back up into first place. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. I think that's for Buckle. Yeah, Buckle unfortunately not having the best of races right now. So we've got Adam Halford and Onsu and XD Pro battling out for this lead. Trucker still just trailing behind, not getting close enough to be able to go for a move just yet. He's just waiting for an opportunity for a mistake to happen. We've got a spin, and I think that's Dirty Taffy at the penultimate corner. Turn 15, he's got a broken front wing, and they're going to be boxing. Yep, box. We'll move further up right now and see this battle here that's ensuing with XD Pro and Onsu and Adam. Is Adam going to be able to get a good launch here? And they're going side by side here and get a terrible camera angle, and it looks like Onsu has managed to move up on XD Pro, and so has Adam Halford, both moving up a place. Now Onsu is under threat from the Red Bull. This is going to be a prime opportunity for the Red Bull to go for it here, but isn't able to get close enough to go for that move on Onsu of the Williams. Moving further down, Bexton Boy getting passed by Mel Dave in the other Williams. So both Williams doing quite nice right now. Yeah, Rail struggling out there. The setup not managing to get the correct setup for the cars, but unfortunately when these things happen, I've had to do races myself where I've had a terrible setup and it's just not worked out at all and just been terrible, but still managed to scrape together a few points sometimes, so there is that. Going further back up to the leaders here. Is Adam going to go for the move on Onsu right now? Onsu lagging a bit, it seemed. Jumping from... Whoa! Jeezy peeps, what the flip is happening? Onsu using that McDonald's Wi-Fi? Oh, there we go, XD Pro around the outside there. Excellent move there to retake the lead of this Grand Prix, of this Sprint Grand Prix, may I add, actually. I just realised I've not got the never had the stream up there. Look how close these four drivers are staying within each other. It is absolutely lovely to see. On lap 6 now. Not many laps left in this Grand Prix already. We're already halfway. As ARL just got past Nadir. Nadir has made an error and has lost a place due to that, unfortunately. Can ARL come back here and get that 5th position? It's right there. And GZ Peeps, Adam there is now moving up on XD Pro. Is XD Pro going to be able to come back on suit? Are they going to be able to do anything? Is Trucker going to be able to do anything? Bex and Boy and Mel Dave are swapping places out there, also coming down up into turn 6. On suit, looking like he's going to go for a move there as XD Pro went around the outside of Adam and back up into first place. Trucker getting the first penalty of the evening, with ARL now moving up into 5th place. Absolutely incredible there. And it looks like he's managed to get a number down on that setup that he's got. ARL looks like he's really pulling out of the bag now and going for that. Could be a little too late to get up to the top 4, but is quite possible could actually get that 4th place if he is able to speed up a bit and catch up to Trucker, who does have a 3-second time penalty? Yep, a 3-second time penalty. Moving back up right now, Adam, and it looks like Onsu's going to follow through also and go up. Wait there, is this going to be a double overtake for Onsu? They're going to be going side by side. We've got a terrible camera angle looking on to make collision. contact between Onsu and both of the drivers there. Onsu now looking like he could take that second place at the very least. Yeah, he manages to get that second place spot. That was quite a close one. No one walked away with damage, so that is always nice. Dave and Bexon boys swapping places. Yeah, Riles actually managed to make that DRS gap. He needs to make 5.5 seconds up in the next few laps if he's going to want to try and get anywhere further up in the field and get that fourth place. It's going to be a bit of a difficult challenge, but it can be done with a little bit of lady luck on your side. Looking on right now, one of these three drivers here are going to end up walking away with the win. It's going to be Adam Halford, Onsu or XD Pro. We're on lap 8 out of 10 right now. Gent has went and got himself a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Second driver of the night to end up with a penalty. Looking on right now, looks like Adam has actually managed to create a big enough gap so that he can defend that first place. Is Onsu going to be able to carry the momentum though to get up past the Red Bull? We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That is for Gent, it seems, who has spun out at turn 5. Looking on right now, XD Pro not going for the move just yet, and neither is Onsu. Bex and Boy and Mel Dave swapping places yet again, and this battle's just going to be helping ARL to pull away further in the lead of this little park, and is now 2 seconds ahead. Oh, the deer getting a bit ambitious there, trying to sneak it up the inside of turn 15. This is going to be a very difficult corner to get an overtake done there. But now we're going to move back to the front pack. Trucker has dropped back considerably now. Can ARL catch up? That's the question. Wonder if it will be able to happen. If not, he's going to have to settle for 5th place in the sprint. Looking right now, XD Pro and Onsu both having the DRS, and they're both waiting for the right moment. Is you want to get the best opportunity for overtaking. XD Pro's going to need to try and get an overtake done soon, because he's only going to have one more DRS shot at it. And we all know that DRS is a huge difference in this sport. But Adam's actually playing it quite well, keeping that battery nice and full. So now we're on the final lap of this Sprint Grand Prix. Adam Halford is in the lead with Onsu and XD Pro just behind. Looking on right now, XD Pro and Onsu are in a good position right now, but Adam has took care of that battery, but is running low on fuel. So is XD Pro, so is Onsu. Oh, XD Pro putting them offline for this corner, and they take the optimum line now. And is this going to work? Using up all of that battery now, going to try and to get it done. Nope, it looks like Onsu is going to take it. But looking on right now, Adam taking that inside line at turn 9. Is he going to manage to carry that momentum with him? Nope, Onsu manages to fend off nicely. The Red Bull looking left and right yet again, trying to look for any which way. Onsu goes a little bit deep. Is this the opportunity? XD Pro is getting involved also, and it looks like there was a collision between XD Pro and Adam Halford, and it looks like XD Pro, oh, I was going to say that was bit of an ambitious one to go for, but Onsu does end up taking the win. Adam not managing to get that final opportunity to go for that first place, but does end up getting the position back from XD Pro, who steps back and takes that third place. Trucker in fourth, Hometown Hero in fifth, sixth, Bex and Boyd. Then we've got Mel Dave, True Nadir, Jen just coming around turns 13 and 14. Got Dirty Taffy coming around turn 9. And there you have it, folks. That is the end of the sprint race, the final sprint race of the season. Adam Halford doing a great job at defending at the end there. We'll say nicely done for them. But unfortunately didn't manage to get the win on, so they're pulling out the bag at the end where it all mattered and got that first place. Adam Halford second, third for XD Pro, Trucker in fourth, we've got ARL in fifth, sixth for Bex and Boy, Mel Dave in seventh, eighth for Nadir, Jen in ninth, Dirty Taffy 10th. Adam Mako unfortunately isn't here, so he will not be counted for the sprint. And Bucko did not finish the Grand Prix. So now we're going to be moving on to an 18-minute qualifying session, and that'll determine how the grid is going to line up for the main race. Let's see what I could change. Sheesh. Feels like in the SF14, that was ARL, is in the car. Feels like in the SF14. If that is the car that I'm thinking of, is that the one that ended up looking like it was like the front end of a Hoover, pretty much? I think that was the one that Alonso and Raikkonen both drove, and it was a heap of crap, to be honest. And I think the reason for that was due to the fact that Alonso prefers a bit more understeer car, whereas Raikkonen prefers a bit more oversteer. So, and yeah, they tried to combine that, I think, and it didn't really work. Ended up becoming the most unpredictable POS. But then again, you've also got the other Ferrari from a while ago. Oh, the chat's disconnected again. Give me just a moment, folks. Technical issues right now. We'll just sit you on board with XD Pro as they go around their lap, just starting now, and we'll get all the data up. There you go, folks. 2 seconds. Right, sorry folks, just having some issues with the laptop there. But unfortunate, but yeah, I'm just trying to get the YouTube up on my phone right now so then I could still see your messages. Because, yeah, it's just been a bit of a pain somehow, so now back live, there we go. So we've seen some times already start to come in on the board. 122.928 for XD Pro on followed up just behind 122.995. And that's funny because XD Pro is actually on the medium compound tyre, so really quick lap from them. Must be feeling right at peace with them medium compound tyres. Dave 124.002, just behind their teammate by over a second. I thought that was a little bit less there, but big gap there between second and third right now, and we could surely see that being filled up by Adam Halford and ARL, possibly even Jen. I'm unsure if he's going to be able to do a qualifying lap. So Buckle putting in 125.204. No, obviously not got the right timing just yet. We'll be able to get that soon enough. Dirty Taffy there, getting a bit too close for comfort. So we'll go back down to Bexon Boys, just coming up to turn 9 right now. I hate my neighbours, so noisy. And then there's me shouting and screaming into a microphone. But Bexon Boy around turn 12, 13 and 14. Now around penultimate corner, turn 15 and into the final corner of turn 16 to the line. Time they're going to be able to put on the board, it's going to be 124.826. Good enough for 6th place, but we'll see if they've got anything left in the tank in that Aston Martin. We've got Adam Halford who's on a lap right now, and they're just coming into the final sector now. We'll go under the hotel section. Oh, 22.822. Bit quicker than the XD Pro there. A good 10th of a second quicker. So, that's going to be an interesting one. Let's see what XD Pro is going to have to answer back to that. Around turn 1, nicely there, extending out as far as possible. Into 2, keeping it tight, same with 3, keeping it in nice and tight and taking the shortest line all the way down into turn 5. A little bit of a lock up on that front left tyre there. But now all the way down to turn 6 with the DRS wide open. Looking back there, we see that black part of the green line opening up. And then we see it shut for as they get to the approach for braking. Now down to turn 9 will come. Let's see how XD Pro is going to be able to do this one. Does go purple in sector 2. Could this be a pole position set in time? We'll see if that is going to be the case coming around turn 13, taking too much apex there, that does set him off. And I think that the baller there did actually upset the car underneath for a bit. But I don't think this is going to be quick enough. Oh, jump! Maybe it is, 122.438, and that was a scruffy turn 13-14 there, so nicely done from XD Pro there to take that provisional pole position for now. Pretty tough, unfortunately, invalidated buckle into the pits. We've got Gent on a lap, having invalidated their time though. So I don't think Gent is going to be doing any practice, any qualifying whatsoever, unfortunately. There we go, Adam into the pits and just waiting for XD Pro to jump in. I wonder if anyone's going to be going back out to set a time. That is one thing I'm wondering, because I think Dirty Taffy is coming into the pits now. So Bexon Boy, first one to hit the track to see in the final stages. Are going to be hopefully getting a bit of clear track for themselves. Won't be having any other cars on the track to worry about. And take that off your screens now. You see that more activity. I think that's from the RB garage. I think that'll be ARL coming out of the pits. Or is that a Red Bull? We'll soon see. That was the Red Bull of Dirty Taffy. He's got a 124.897 in right now. Bexon Boy 124.826. So both of them two quite close to each other. We'll see how things are going to be able to unfold for these drivers. Who is going to be taking the lead between the two of them anyway. I'm just waiting to see any more movement from the pit lane. We'll just go down here and see no movement whatsoever. So we're going to go down to Bexon Boy and we'll sit on board with them as they round the final corner to start their lap. Now into turn one, nicely does it there, just giving the apex curb a little bit of a kiss, missing the apex out quite considerably there at turn two, not wanting to get anywhere near that curb. Now around 5, nicely does it, onto the back straight. DRS is wide open, getting ready, braking just before the 100 metre board. Getting the car rotated nicely there, and now into the second DRS zone, coming up to turn 9, braking just a little bit after that 50-metre board. Nicely does it. Now only a couple of corners left to go. Let's see how Bexenboy is going to be able to fare. Final corner now, get a terrible camera angle there, and across the line. Did they improve? Yes, by 4/10 and move up to 6th place, putting Nadir down into 7th. Let's see what Dirty Taffy's got as they're coming around turn 9 right now. Now into 12, 13 and 14 under the hotel. Now across the line, Dirty Taffy does improve, but not enough to move up any positions, unfortunately. Who is next on the out lap? It is Mel Dave who's going to be the next one out. Let's see what time Mel Dave in that Williams is going to be able to do. Let's see, is he going to be up coming in? No, he's actually down on his time by a 10.5 going into sector 2. So you don't want that. You want to be up on your time as early as possible, but you never know, it may be an absolute blinder in sector 1. So we'll wait and see how sector 2 and 3 are going to end up faring. Let's see how Mel Dave is going to do. Currently sitting in 4th, so 124.002 is going to have to improve by a considerable amount in order to catch any of the drivers up ahead. Across the line, 123.888 does go quicker, but only by a small margin. Just over a 1/10 of a second. We'll move further down. We'll see who is that's up next. It is Aaron Halford coming around the final corner now. What time are they going to be able to put it in? Going to get it in the 121s? Nope, 122.408, 300ths of a second quicker than XD Pro, who's now approaching turn 6 and 7. On suit on their time also. Trina Deer is on an out lap right now. Ooh, bit cautious there from the RL, getting a bit square away there coming out of turn 1. Buckle on the lap, Buckle coming across the line. Goes 9 to 124.718. Trina Deer is on a lap. We'll move up to XD Pro 122.217. Onsu is going to be one of the drivers who are up next. We've got Bex Boy just coming across the line. Does improve a little bit. Nicely does. Mel Dave coming into the pits. We've got Nadir on a lap. Onsu coming to the line. Does improve. Not enough to go any further up in position. Adam, are they going to be able to take that? Nope, they're not going to be able to take that pole position away. Trina Deer is on a lap. We've got ARL, who is just coming around the That's the thing, if they just set this time, then they could at least get up one position. All they need to do is just set one time. Yep, and there we go, that's what I'm going to be able to do. They're going to be able to move up just ahead of Gent. Nadir jumps into the pits, and there we go, folks, that is the end of qualifying. This is the final qualifying session of the season. So just had a message from AJLS saying that wasn't feeling too well. He ended up missing out most of qualifying, so it's a bit unfortunate for you there, bud. Hopefully it could come together in the race. You never know. A little bit of luck may come your way. XD Pro there gets that pole position. 122.217. 2 tenths, just under 2 tenths behind that was Adam Halford on Sue. In third, then we've got Trucker in fourth, fifth for Mel Dave Bexon Boy, sixth, seventh for Nadir. Then we've got Bucko in eighth, ninth for Tarty Taffy, and ARL in 10th. Gent has a qualifying ban, so we'll be starting in 11th, and Adam Mako isn't here, unfortunately. So, a bit unfortunate there that we're running with a little bit less drivers, but nevertheless, hopefully it will still have an absolute belter of a race. Right, folks, so we're going to be having a little short break for a couple of minutes, and then we will be getting back into it. Be back in just a moment. Right folks, here we are back again, and the drivers are making their way back around the track. And it looks like we're back down to 10 drivers, it seems, as Dirty Taffy has disconnected also. So I forgot to get the tyres up. So ARL on the hards, Bucko on the hards, Nadir on the hards, and Onsu on the hards. Everyone else has opted for the medium compound tyre. So it's going to be a bit of an even one for all drivers out there at the start almost. Looks like we've got a Mercedes of Bucko. Wait, glitch the noise out. So here we go. All the cars are lined up back on the grid now, and we're getting ready to get back underway again. The top four are how they started in the sprint race. So there we go. Drivers are all lined back up, and we've got one red light, two red lights, three red lights, four red lights, and five red lights, and we're away for the final time in Season 5 here in WWR. For the Lauda team, it looks like Bucko's managed to overtake a few drivers. Bex and Boy is actually up, and it looks like going into turn 2 side by side is XD Pro and Adam. This is getting really close here. Is Onsu going to be having a look around the outside of that Red Bull going into turn 5? Not able to make it anywhere. But look who's going right around there. It looked like Trucker was actually having a go around the outside of that Williams, but unfortunately did not end up going for it. Dirty Taffy, they back in the lobby again. It seems that they are, so that is always good to see that they're back in the lobby. Looking further up, so we'll have a quick look back up at the top of the field, because right now is a battle between XD Pro and Adam, and whatever one starts pulling away, this is it. It's going to be all it, but they're both on them medium compound tyres. Onsu is just watching this battle unfold, and XD Pro clinging on to that inside line, managing to reclaim that first position there, opting nicely there and keeping it in nice and tight. So we'll go back down to position changes. ARL's up 3 positions, and technically that is just 1 position due to oh no, wait, sorry, it's not, it's actually 3 positions. So it seems whatever happened in the sprint with that car, it seems that they've maybe managed to fix it. As we know from previous games, Parc Ferme has now changed, so it's always good on that end that if your setup isn't working, you realise that in the first race, you could easily switch it out. Looking on at Adam though, using that DRS now to get past XD Pro and move up into that first place. DRS playing a huge role in Formula 1 for the past 14 years now. Will be 15, and it's going to be moving on even further, so it's going to end up changing the name to, was it Active Aerodynamics, so it's a bit weird. XD Pro now overtaken back for the lead and moving back up. Top 6 have stayed in their same positions from the start of this Grand Prix. Is anyone going to be able to change that? Oh, Buckle is into the wall. Buckle's into the wall, and we've got a safety car on lap 2 who are going into the pits. Everyone opting for a pit stop except Onsu, staying out on them hard compound tyres. Trucker deciding to stay out also. Same with Mel Dave Bexon Boy. ARL into the pits. Nadir is staying out also, and same with Dirty Taffy, and Adam will be staying out, yep. So, safety car on lap 2. Buckle, that's a bit unfortunate there, lad. These things do happen, unfortunately. Slippery tracks. So now we're down to 10 now. As I think Dirty Taffy is still in with us. Yep, he is. So the only one who isn't with us is Adam Mako in RB. So we'll see what tyres the drivers went on to. So XT Pro went on to the hard compound tyres with Adam Halford going on the hards also, and ARL opting for the mediums now. It's going to be a bit of a funny one. A lot of drivers did opt to stay out. Only a few drivers did opt to jump into the pits and get a new set of tyres. So now we've got a new leader in Onsu, who could go on to win this race here by staying out. Just waiting for the drivers to catch up to the safety car. Trucker has opted for the pits now. Jen into the pits. And we'll be sticking on a set of hard compound tyres. Trucker jumping down into 9th place now. And it could end up behind ARL. Could that? No. ARL's just that little bit too far back. So ARL putting in the chat, let's take a gamble, might as well. So that's why they opted for the mediums, just taking a little bit of a gamble. So we're probably going to end up seeing another lap or two of this safety car. Maybe in at the end of lap 5. But yeah, I think that is when it will come in at the earliest. Will be this lap or next. So there we go, just as expected, the safety car is in at the end of this lap, and we will get underway racing again at the start of lap 6. So it's going to be Onsu that's going to be taking us away. Both Williams. Well, Dave could actually be a gentleman here and take his time, allow Onsu to pull away. We'll see if that is going to be the case, as there's going to be a little bit of teamwork involved. But I don't think that is going to be necessary at this moment. He's waiting for Onsu to go, and Onsu is going right now out of the final corner. He's trying to go for that move to try and get the jump on Onsu, but it's not going to work, as Onsu managed to get that throttled down nicely. Dirty Taffy under threat from XD Pro, getting forced out wide there at the exit of turn 1. Looking on right now, we'll just look from the rear view of Dirty Taffy. Going into turn 5. When is he going to do it? He's going to go for it now and moves up into 5th place. Is he going to get the launch he needs on the exit? As he's not going to be able to get the slipstream, but now he's able to slip in. And is Dirty Taffy going to be coming back at XD Pro? It looks like he is coming up into turn 6. And what a move from Dirty Taffy, still keeping it in there though, is XD Pro taking that inside line at turn 7. And this battle's just going on and on and on, and none of them are willing to quit. And up between the both of them is Adam. And Adam Halford now moves up into 5th place with XD Pro now getting past Dirty Taffy. Was there a collision there, or was that just a big lock-up? I think it was just a big lock-up looking on there. XD Pro has now been overtaken by Adam with the help of his teammate. Dirty Taffy has been overtaken by XD Pro, but Adam has got past XD Pro crucially. So that is always nice. ARL getting past Dirty Taffy also and up into 7th place. Oh, and there's a big collision there. There's another safety car. Is that Adam? That's Adam. Oh, right, the one place where you don't want to crash, and is now down at the back of the pack, even behind the other Adam. So now we've got another safety car on, so be glad he didn't pit just yet. He could possibly pit soon. Adam Mako getting a 10-second time penalties for ignoring yellow flags somehow. I have no idea how an AI could end up getting a penalty. That is, and now he's trying to slow down to give the position back. It's not going to let him. He's going to slow right up, and that, my friends, is the issue with this game. It is buggy and glitchy, and yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, I will say. Sometimes it's not the best, and a lot of people have been complaining about it over the past year or two, to be honest, with how the descent in the quality of the games in the Formula 1 industry has got a bit worse, I will say, compared to before anyway. Yeah, it's just not even in terms of just game, in terms of handling of the game, but of just the quality of the game. It's just been basically a rinse and repeat, and it seems like we've been kind of playing the same game for about 4 years now, roughly. I mean, they're still using the same engine from when Codemasters acquired it. I think it was for the 2014 game. We're actually using the same engine still, so it's a bit of an odd one, I will say, as to why we're still using that engine when it's like 2 generations old now. But hey, I'm not a computer developer, so I don't know why. But yeah, something that really needs to be done. I'm hoping soon that they do actually end up putting a bit more effort into these Formula One racing games. But right now, we've seen a few drivers opt for the pit, and the D are actually dropping down a couple of places, a bit of an odd one. Oh, jeezy peeps there. And the DR is going to get a penalty, most likely. Oh no. So, all good there. On that end. No, and gent into the pits now. Adam Halford got a... That is unreal. So now Adam's having to serve a 10-second time penalty in the pits. Which is kind of odd because that's improper, because the front jackman did end up touching the car. We'll look on at penalties, so no penalties now. So the safety car is just here on the back straight for now. Oh, and the deer's had enough, it seems. Yeah, I think unfortunately he's been having disconnection issues, so it's a bit unfortunate when things like that do end up happening. So safety car is in this lap, that's a bit unusual. So now we're going to end up with Onsu taking us away again. Bit of a late call there from the safety car. Dirty Taffy there getting a penalty for now having enough. Onsu takes us away. And it's going to be Bexon Boyle in second. XD Pro is right on the tail of Bexon Boyle and fresher hard compound tires, so we'll have the extra grip needed. And going up the inside at turn 5, going to take that quick line there, absolutely whizzes through turn 5 and takes that second place off of the Aston Martin of Bexon Boy. Oh, and Mel Dave ended up getting a broken front wing, so that's why he's in the pit lane. Trucker 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Don't want to be getting too many of them. Looking at XD Pro there, he's on 2 lap younger tyres. Oh, looking at ARL though, hometown hero coming around turn 9 there and now takes 3rd place in this Grand Prix. Looking nice for them right now. Let's see if we've got the momentum to carry that on. Are on the faster tyres right now, 7 lap old mediums, but they will have less wear on them. XD Pro is fiercely fighting with Onsu here. for this lead in this Grand Prix. Now we'll go on to lap 11, and now we've got the DRS enabled. So looking at XD Pro now, is he going to be able to get past Onsu here? My answer, yes. But he's going to wait until going into turn 9. Hence why he's not using too much battery, just sticking in that slipstream. We're going to move further down to Adam, who has now overtaken Jen and taken that 6th place. Bexon Boy getting overtaken by Trucker. And Trucker is now up into 3rd place. Onsu being overtaken by not just XD Pro, but it looks like ARL's throwing his hat into the ring as well, trying to take that inside the line. Is he going to carry that momentum all the way down into turn 9? Into turn 12, sorry. Nope, it doesn't look like it was quite an ambitious attempt, but doesn't end up managing to get that, and that allows Trucker to catch back up with Adam and Jen also. XD Pro fastest lap of the race up to now, 1:26.042. Let's see what is going to happen here, because this is going to get extra spicy. Only driver with a penalty right now is Trucker. Just exceeding them track limits just a little bit too much. Onsu now with them. They're going to be within that DRS window just in the nick of time, managing to stay within that. And now it's going to have the DRS to try and catch back up to that Silver that's just up ahead. But looking behind, it looks like Trucker was having a little look at ARL. Who is having a look is Bexon Boy at Adam on the outside, going into turn 6. Is he going to make it work? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Looks like Adam's got that Aston Martin covered off. We're going to move further up to the front of the pack now. Onsu is falling back a bit behind XD Pro, with ARL getting closely followed by Trucker. Dave closing the gap on the AI of Adam Mako. Oh, was that an Aston Martin going into the pits? Bexon Boy opting for a pit now. That's a bit odd, a bit surprising. Never expected that, to be honest, but into the pits they come. Now that's going to be allowing Adam free space to just go for it and to catch up to Trucker, who is sitting just a second, well, was sitting a second ahead, but now is a little bit further, as now they've moved up into 3rd place, and it's ARL who's going to be the next target for the RB, for the Red Bull driver. And are they going to get close enough to go for a move? Not opting for it just yet. Question is, when is Onsu going to opt for it? Keeping within that DRS window, it does provide to be a very substantial help in this department. Looking on right now at ARL and Adam battling out side by side around turn 9. It looks like ARL manages to hold off, but hold on a minute, throwing it up the inside of turn 12. A little bit of contact there between the pair of them, and Adam now is up into 4th place. That was quite a really well calculated move. I didn't expect them to come from that far back to actually go for that move. Quite surprising there, I will say. Now we'll go get the live chat back up, as I did just have the Discord chat up a moment ago. So there we go, got that up and running again. Looking on, Trucker still holding quite close to the back of Onsu here for that 2nd place, and it's going to have the DRS, but it's not going to have the extra run, as Onsu is also going to have the DRS. In this moment, I do want to say Actually, I'll hold on a moment for that. Not going for any moves just yet, any of them. There's two trios right now between first and third and fourth and sixth in this battle. Moving on right now, no one getting close enough just yet. But ARL going up the outside of Adam Halford, going into turn 9 and gets that fourth position back. Nicely done from them. And one thing I was going to say also, folks, anyone who is not subscribed, would be much appreciated if you do enjoy the content, to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this video here tonight, leave it a little thumbs up, a little like. It does go a long way, and just give us your thoughts on either the racing, your thoughts on Formula 1 in general, just whatever you like in the comment section. It is always welcome. But looking on right now, we're going to go down to Adam here, and we've got Gent there looking for a move, also being blocked off by ARL, and Adam has to hold off on that fifth position, but that could all switch around in just a moment, as he's going to have that DRS able to move to the side and move up. Is Gent going to be able to get close enough? It looks like he may. Ooh, getting right close there. Trucker and Onsu also battling out here on the exit of turn 7. And now around 8, they're side by side, and Onsu's going to be the one without the DRS. Off the wall goes Trucker, getting a bit too close, trying to cut out as much distance as possible. ARL in their medium compound tyres, doing them quite nicely. Now up into 4th position yet again. Providing excellent battle here right now between these 6 drivers. Of course, I did say there isn't many numbers here tonight. We're down to 8 drivers, as Adam Mako isn't here right now. But yeah, that doesn't still cease to amaze with the racing. So it is always brilliant when you have not too many drivers, but still excellent racing. XD Pro is now pulled away of over a second. So, ARL and Halford battling it out again for that 4th position. It looks like ARL is going to end up losing 2 positions possibly, but is going to have that DRS. No, he's not. He's not got that DRS wing open. That is surprising. And Halford is managing to maintain that position. Oh, what a bit of a wiggle there. Oh, that was a bit of like a... I mean, you have a death wobble on a motorbike there, getting a bit too close for comfort there. And yeah, I thought you got that before the corner, but Adam must have just got it just before it, so nicely done to them. So look on right now, Onsu and Trucker here. The championship leader is actually the championship winner of season 5 into the pits now for the first time. Bit of a lock up there, and does manage to get the car slowed down in time. ARL under threat from Gent, as Adam has now pulled the second gap on the RB, who's now in 4th place. So everyone has made a pit stop. ARL and Gent battling out side by side around turn 5. Gent on the outside with ARL on the inside. Who's going to get the DRS? It looks like it's going to be Gent who's the one with the DRS, and he now uses that to move up into 4th place past ARL. But yeah, has Onsu done a good one here, as there's only 8 drivers left, so he's down in the bottom half of the pack right now. So is he going to be able to pull it back with everyone else having pit? That's the question. Onsu, GT Gent getting overtaken by ARL for that 4th position now. And now ARL back up into 4th. Oh, but hold on a minute. Oh, the speed that Gent was pulling off that turn 9 there was absolutely incredible compared to ARL. Noticing that gap closing quite quickly there, and if Gent put a bit more into that, he could have actually went for the move, but opting to make sure they both stay in the race at the very least, not going for that overtake at such a dangerous location like we've seen Adam doing earlier on I think it was Gent actually earlier on in this Grand Prix. No, it was on ARL actually, sorry. So, yeah, ARL would have been a bit cautious of that. But looking on right now, Gent is going to have a good launch. Going to have that DRS, opting to close that DRS. Look at that rear wing. We can see that little purple icon on the rev clock, and that tells you that he has got the DRS, is able to use it, but he's opting to wait until now, till that DRS detection line just right there, and now you see him using that battery, and he's going for it. You can tell when ARL stops using that battery, you see the car just like come to a sudden halt, almost like it's hit an invisible barrier. And yeah, but looking, oh no, is he going to go for it? Oh, this is actually quite thrilling here between ARL and Gent. Is he going to manage to get that? Because this is the thing, this is 11 on Sue to catch back up to the back of these guys. It's let's see if we could see how long it is in the pits. It's about a 20-second under green flag conditions, and oh, Gent actually gets past going into turn 1. Now ARL is going to be able to come back at him with the DRS, and then we need a drink for this, folks. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, folks, was absolutely dehydrated. We're going to move back up further to the front right now. Adam is catching the back of Trucker now. So we can see that gap closing more and more soon. But right now the battle is on for this 4th place as ARL goes up the inside of Gent at turn 9 and easily takes that 4th position. But hold on a minute, is Gent going to be getting a better run out of the exit of that corner? That is the question. No. Having that corner curve to the right hand side there ends up providing a bit of a hindrance for that McLaren, not being able to get the shorter line with being on the other side, unfortunately. Is Gent going to go for it here actually? He's got the opportunity, backs off and decides to wait. With this DRS, you don't see as many drivers actually properly fighting until the DRS point does end up activating. So it's a bit of an unusual one. Yeah, ARL and Gent swapping places yet again. These two are fighting out tooth and nail, providing an excellent season finale as Adam Halford gets up 2nd place past Trucker. We'll go move up to Trucker right now and see. He's going to be using that battery, using that DRS. He's not going to be going for the move entirely, just trying to keep up with that Red Bull. The battle right now is between McLaren and the RB for this 4th position as ARL using that DRS moves to the right hand side, takes that outside line going into turn 9 and cuts across the front of that McLaren. And oh, Gent getting a little bit out of shape there because of that. And getting a little bit slip of traction during the corner, so it's a bit of it's one you're going to have to be careful with, because that's one thing you want to keep is the traction of that car is glued to that ground as possible. Moving up to Trucker, he's still managing to keep within that DRS window, He's not going to be able to get that second place unless something extraordinary happens. But just with him having that penalty. On Sue, where the hell did he come from? Let's see him coming up here, and he's way to take two of them here, using the DRS, and there we go. Now he's got past Gent and the ARL, and is now up into 4th place. Now chasing down the leaders up front. 10 seconds is the gap to the cars ahead. He's on the faster medium tyres, but are they going to be able to hold out until the end of this Grand Prix? That is the question. ARL has now moved down to 5th, due to Onsu. Gent down into 6th now. 9.9 seconds the gap. We'll keep an eye on the gap between Onsu and Trucker as time goes on. But I think XT Pro maybe not actually, but well, I've had a couple of safety cars. Are they going to be able to hold out? ARL jumping into the pit lane, and what? That is bull. That is not a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. That is... I disagree with that. That was... this game, man. 9.4 seconds is the gap. So ARL and Gent have both came into the pits. And they're a bit of a gap between each other. The closest battle on track right now is Trucker with Adam, as I don't think he's going to be going for it. He's just trying to keep up with the pace of the car ahead. As he knows he's got Onsu on his tail, who's going to be catching him at an incredibly quick rate. Looking at the penalty situation, all he has to do is gain 3.4 seconds on, well, roughly, and he'll be able to move up into 3rd place with the Trucker having 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Oh, and Adam's slid out, and this is it. This is it, folks. This could be the moment. Adam's got back running again. Onsu is seen what has just happened, seen that there's a yellow flag, and now he could see that Red Bull in the distance just ahead. This is it, folks. Incredible. ARL's caught up to the back of Bexon Boy here. And I think is Bexon Boy, yep, they're on old hard tyres, so it's going to be, should be a piece of cake for ARL to claim that 5th position. They're going to be as far as they're going to be able to get, getting a bit close to the back wheel of that Aston Martin there, almost breaking that front wing, but manages to get past and now moves up into 5th position. Looking on it Onsu now, he's caught right up to the back of Adam, who's had to wait for them tyres to cool back off. As we could see, we could look at them still trying to get them back down to temperature. It's 20 laps on them old hard compound tyres. Can Onsu do this? Gap to the leader, 13.7 seconds. We're going to keep that up right now. ARL has just went quickest. 124.744. So gaining and gaining, opting to use none of that battery. Trucker getting a 3-second time penalty. Now Onsu passes Adam, he was battling with earlier on this Grand Prix. And at the start, all the way through this the sprint race, just a good few moments ago now, a little while earlier on. Now Onsu on the faster tyres could now create the gap that he needs. He's got it to 12.9 seconds now. Look at the gap to the interval, 7/10 almost already. The power in the medium compound tyres is proven to be quite a lot compared to the hard compound tyres, and I think he's going to be out that DRS range by the time he gets to turn 5. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Adam's just managing to keep it in. There we go, Adams just managing to keep the gap there. Looking at the gap to the leader right now. Onsu's technically in second place as things stand right now, and Adam is in third with how things stand, with Trucker having that 6 seconds worth of penalties. But right now, Adam is battling his heart out for that technically second place right now, as Trucker does end up having 9 seconds worth of penalties, so it's a piece of cake for them right now. And it's on interval, yep, so he will be okay in terms of that. He'll only lose 2 places because of them penalties, but fortunate in that regard. Gent being overtaken by Bexenboy for that 6th position. Adam Halford is still staying with Onsu. Quite surprisingly, to be honest, that the tyres are still lasting as long as they are. I think they're near the end of their life, so there could be a way to fall off a cliff real soon. Gap to leader 12.6 seconds. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get them unless they fall right off the cliff, but have had a couple of safety cars, so a bit unfortunate there. I think Onsu has threw the win away by staying out. Unfortunately, these things do happen. Unfortunately, it's just basically a roll of the dice and how things work. But Adam's still doing quite an excellent job, still staying with Onsu, especially on 22 lap old hard compound tyres. Technically roughly about 15 laps old, maybe 18 laps old tyres. So regardless, still doing quite nicely. Gent and Bexenboy still battling out for that 6th position. Although Bexenboy has pretty much got it, as Gent has got a 3-second time penalty. I'm going to stay with Gent here as he's using that DRS moves to the left hand side. He can still pull away. If he could make a 3-second gap to Bexenboy, then he's going to be able to get that 6th position. But he needs to just try and keep putting the pressure on and pulling away. Bexenboy could have this, just needs to stay behind and just play it steady. Onsu is now caught up to the back of Trucker. Will have the DRS. Unfortunately, him and Onsu and XD Pro are doing roughly the same amount of times. Onsu's just out maybe a little bit quicker, not enough in order to procure an extra position and get that win. Oh, Onsu, they're getting a little tap up the rear from a terrible camera angle, thanks EA, from on board Onsu, who's now going to be getting past both Halford and Trucker. My mistake. Trucker's getting passed by both Onsu and Halford. Bexenboy getting past Gent here, going up into turn 9, and Bexenboy using that DRS to effect, but Gent has the grip around the corners. on the medium compound tyres and sails back past Gent, managing to be able to carry sails back past Bexon Boy, having the momentum, able to carry the momentum through the corner, and now gets that 6th position back. But unfortunately, it's not going to help him due to having the penalties. We've got 3 drivers who have all got penalties: ARL, Trucker, and Gent. It's not going to matter for Trucker or ARL, but for Gent it will, because that will cause them to end up losing positions. Position changes right now, so ARL up the most amount of places, up 5 places from 10th. After not having the best qualifying session, he gets up to 5th place. 10-second time penalty for Dave for speeding in the pit lane. And is he just going to retire, or is he going to carry on? Not unsure. I think he may be going for fastest lap as one last kaboom. Dave now just coming out of the pits. We've got XD Pro just coming around there. But I don't think Dave realises that it is lap 28 for him right now, because it's technically his final lap, since XD Pro has already passed the driver. So, but a bit unfortunate there. But looking on right now, Onsu is under threat from the Red Bull of Adam. Adam could get this place here, but Onsu actually let him have that, so you could get the DRS here, using every bit of that battery, and so is Adam, using the slipstream also, so goes up the outside, and now takes that 2nd place away from the Red Bull, but has a wobble throughout the corner, and that ends up losing him time. He has to lift off, has a dive bomb down turn 12, and ends up losing that position of P3 as XD Pro comes across the line. We've got this battle here that has unfolded, and Adam is actually going to take that 2nd place there. Nicely done there from Adam. With Trucker comes home in 3rd, does get demoted due to penalties, down to 4th, with Onsu moving up into 3rd. We've got ARL, the hometown hero, up 5 places. Nicely does it for them. We've got Jen and Bexon Boy here, still battling out here right to the line, as Jen is going to be the one to take the victory on track, but did end up having a penalty, so does get demoted down to 7th, but I think anyone will call that a win in their books. So unfortunately, not many drivers here tonight, but like I've said before, we don't need that many drivers for excellent racing, and that's exactly what we got here tonight. XD Pro managing to procure a 12.6 second gap there, so nicely done. Then we've got Adam Halford in 2nd. Onsu came home in 3rd. Trucker in 4th, ARL 5th, 6th for Bexon Boy, with JT Jen in 7th, Dave 8th, 9th for Adam Mako, who unfortunately wasn't here, did disconnect at the end of the sprint qualifying. Dirty Taffy, Trunadeer and Bucko all did not finish the Grand Prix. So that is going to be it for Season 5. And hopefully we'll end up seeing you back here. Hopefully we'll be back in a couple of weeks. I'm unsure about that. When it is, we're going to be back, but we'll most likely be having at least a week break off. But yeah, we'll say absolutely incredible race here for tonight. Just seeing some of the comments now. Yep, so, yep, absolutely lovely. AGLS saying, oh, well, tried something, kind of worked. Yep, kind of worked, still managed to get a good result out of it. And yeah, so well done to everyone out there, and thanks for sticking with us through this whole season with WWR. We're going to be Cheesy peeps, sorry, my phone keeps going right now. But yeah, thanks. I'm going to be most likely going to be live again on Monday at 8 o'clock. I'm going to try and make that if all is good and well. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, until next time, everybody, you guys take care. And I'll catch you guys on the flip. Peace out.